Okay, so here we are heading over to Rockport, Missouri, and then we're going to drop down into the Missouri River Basin, the floodplain, if you will. We are working with the Missouri chapter of the Nature Conservancy out of St. Louis. It's about a levee setback project. So what that means is a levee that's been there since the 50s that has failed many times, unfortunately, is going to be moved to allow for more floodplain for the river during high water times. And I'm here with my buddies, of course, Jimmy, our lead cinematographer, Alan on the camera back here, our photographer, and I'm just here looking at maps and, hanging out, occasionally directing. But excited to have you guys along. You've seen a lot of our behind the scenes photos. We try and share as much as we can of what we do. We thought, since this is such a beautiful setting and such an interesting project, it would be really cool to bring people along and, tag along for a couple days with us. So here we go.
The Route 3 Films documentary coming to Netflix soon. Ryan walks through an empty parking lot.
I think Alan has figured out a way to get out of helping us set up.
I see that.
It's pretty much the perfect plan.
That's the real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the real story here.
I want to shoot you this.
We are way up in the northwest corner of Missouri, right by Nebraska and Iowa. And we're setting up for our interviews. Yeah, last night we got some really beautiful B-roll, but today is all about interviews. And then later this afternoon will be all B-roll footage when the light gets pretty. You can see Jimmy over there setting up. We've got a farmer this morning. We've got a gentleman from the Levee District to talk about the flooding last year in 2019, and then really just dig into how they're going to physically move the levee inland to create more of a floodplain. So it's going to be a good day. Interview days always kind of stress me out because it's kind of my turn to make sure we get what we need and ask the right questions. I don't think people kind of realize sometimes how tricky and complicated an interview can be, and to make it good and to make it, make it work. And I'll spend the first 10 or 15 minutes of the interview just talking to these guys. Where are you from? Where'd you grow up? What was your earliest memory of a flood? To try and let them know that I'm here to really talk to them and get to know them, and I'm not, I'm not a news anchor, just, getting right to the meat and potatoes here. Want to talk to them and get to know them a little bit, and then shift gears to the middle part of the interview, which is going to be like what happened and what's happening now. And then obviously the last part of our interviews are typically just gratitude, call to action, things like that. So here we go. Down on the levee site where they're taking down the old levee, building a new levee, huge earth moving equipment. Jimmy's been working his butt off, flying the drone around, and doing a few more interviews down there with two folks from the Corps of Engineers, who are obviously a huge part of this project. So yeah, we're just beat. It's been a long day, but we're just kind of excited to kind of bring you guys behind the scenes a little bit, kind of what a shoot looks like. And I'll tell you what, we've been living out of this truck for about 2 days. So we're going to go back and make a list of what we need to do tomorrow, have a cold beer, and dump some cards to some hard drives and relax for a little while. So looking forward to sharing more of this with you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.